Video today on XRP. Today is Friday at 11 in the morning. US markets just opened. I'm doing this video for you to see on Saturday when US markets are closed so you can make a plan for what you want to do the week after, okay? As of right now, on a monthly chart, you can see that we are fighting this last month's rejection after a very impulsive move to the upside, and whatever liquidity they had, anyone who shorted over here is now gone. That's probably why you got this uh, rejection reaction. That might have been stops getting hit, and now people probably rejockeying for their short, thinking that this is going to reverse or not. It's what the situation is. I can't tell you exactly. The point of the matter is, as we went and did this, volume started to subside. We have a whole month left, so this month, depending on how much buyers actually step up, we'll see if Ripple can hold the continuation. XRP can hold a continuation to the upside. Here is on the weekly. I just want you to see that we are already looking like a little distribution, and I've already drawn out the fibs, and I'm looking for some kind of consolidational retest of support here at $1.50. Is that going to come next week or not? We will see. You can see that the buyers have slowed down and volume to the sells have started. So if sellers take over and buyers feel worried, they will sell to take whatever profits they have left, and that can cause a further move to the downside, which is basically just coming to find the average price. So every week we go sideways, this will tick up. You know, next week I would look for it around here, a 170-ish. So next week we can look for a test of around 170 and see if that's a longable scalp. I can even show you guys what I'm looking for here on fibs. Should we do it right now? Sure. So these are the fibs I'm looking at. And I'm looking at if we can hold above this $2 psychological level. I know it says 209, but you can put it at $2, the psychological level. And if we lose $2 on like a 4-hour time frame, then I would be looking for us to come and find some kind of consolidational pattern over here, $1.50. That's what I have all this already here for. We can go to a daily time frame. There you go. So I'm basically waiting to see if we are going to get a retrace into that previous area of 150. If we don't, then we can get support and make higher lows here at around $2. And just above $2, if we get a buying opportunity, you can look for that buying opportunity to take another stab at the shorts liquidity here at $2.80. And all those shorts probably have a stop loss right around here, worst case scenario at $3.20, which more than likely will get tapped to take that liquidity in a head and shoulder fashion. So as you can see, this is that bull flag, right? We're already outside of that consolidation. You broke out, you're doing another bull flag. So basically people who shorted have opportunity to basically re-short if they got stopped out. And you know, market is trying to like make people think, yo, we're gonna go to the downside. But what will more than likely happen is another stab of the upside in this kind of fashion. Come on. A little bit of drag because the markets are moving. My computer is from 2014. This thing is old, but old faithful. I will never let her go. Something like this, and then if you actually come back and get back under 280, then you will see that flush go straight down into those levels of liquidity. That's something I will be keeping my eye on for in the next week or two. If we get, basically in the month of January, if we take the liquidity of the top side and then we flush back downside, I won't think that that's bearish. I will look at that as a very bullish retest of support for continuation upward, because once we take this liquidity here and we don't break it, I would be looking for a rounding bottom and just a V-shaped recovery. Oops. Sorry. Thought I had the doodle tool ready. So what I would be looking for here is some kind of rounding consolidation quick move up, putting in that second lower high, coming back down, putting in that rounding bottom again, higher low, and then just straight break above that liquidity. It wouldn't stop here anymore. It would take out that liquidity because it's already putting in higher lows to show that it's still being accumulated and it's looking for that expanding wedge breakout kind of situation. So that's how I'm going to look at this moving forward in the next like 2-3 weeks. I'm not looking for it to go all the way to June, July, but keep in mind, Ripple is one of those assets that does like to do turtle moves, and you can see weeks and weeks and weeks of sideways consolidation before it actually goes to a certain level or another. And why it does that is because it's letting open interest climb. It's letting the liquidity come so it can take it. So if Ripple has taught me anything in the last 5-10 years, it's that patience is key. Ripple does accumulation on like weekly and monthly time frames. So if you're looking at daily and stuff, you might get chopped out because look how long, here, this is a great example. Shout out to Cut Corners, one of the members of last year. Me and him watched this for like 2 years plus, but let's just say this is the low over here, okay? And you can see why 22 cent got defended by the fib. The fib is showing you that the stop loss was underneath 22 cents ish, and no one even got that liquidity taken. So this took 910 days of sideways. That's like 2 years, 3 years, 360, yeah, almost 2.5 years for this accumulation, and then a breakout in just like what, 15 days? So you waited 3 years for the entire move in 15 days. So I just hope like you guys can be rational human beings and understand that if you're not taking some profit in this kind of consolidational zone and you waited 3 years, I mean, what are you doing? Of course it can go higher. I'm not saying it can't. But if you take like 10-20% profit and this retraces 30-50%, you could re-add on over here at $1. I mean, this is a very logical, plausible area for it to come retest. That's like worst case scenario, right? Best case scenario is not taking out the low over here at around $2. And that's why you're getting these wicks over here at $2 is because looking left, that was the previous area that all the stops had the liquidity that we just stopped out. Anyone who's still short, who didn't close their short, they're trapped. So for us to go under here would let them out. The market should not let them out if it's bullish, and it should basically defend this $2.10 level and not let anyone out and let those shorts DCA, right? They'll add into their short thinking they'll be able to get out at $1.50 and they can't get out, and you break their backs by going above 320, liquidating all those shorts, letting these retail longs who are buying the top feel like they're on the right side of the trade and let them like ape in even more. And then you flush the liquidity down by taking out all the retail longs buying at top after you liquidate all the shorts who DCA'd, and then you let the short path actually play out. How many times has that happened to you already in the past? If that's happened to you, please leave a like and subscribe and press the thumbs up button. Leave me a comment in the comment section below like, hey, that has exactly happened to me before in the past, and let me know what asset it's happened on, and I'll try to make a video on that in the next video opportunity I have so we can go back and look at the consolidational pattern of that asset and see if we can make a plan for it in the future. That's what good trading is. I enjoy looking at charts. I enjoy trying to see how the stock is breathing its consolidational pattern so that I can trade it. Today, I sold Walgreens, okay, at market open with that 10-15% pre-market pump it got on earnings. While everyone is probably trying to jump into Walgreens today at the 20% pump increase, you know, it went from 1065 where I sold it to like 11 something, right? People are probably still buying it up. I'm like just watching like this is why retail loses money. I'm selling today while there's people trying to buy it today on top. Tomorrow or next week when it retraces, I'll rebuy it underneath my 1050, 1060 I sold it because I bought it at 937. I sold it at 1060. I made over $1 per share. I'll rebuy it when it goes down under 1030, 1050, whatever. I don't even need to rebuy Walgreens. if opportunity presents itself, I will. What did I do today? I took the NASDAQ crashing today and I bought RGTI at around $10.30 from the profits and all the equity that I had from Walgreens. And I'm going to probably sell that on Monday or Tuesday, like around $11, $12, make another $12, $2 per share. Because RGTI went and got oversold today, went underneath $8.50, and somebody stepped up and bought it above $8.50 and brought it all the way to $10, $11 today. So I know that there was a big guy probably got stopped out, and then another big guy who was waiting for that stop out because we hit a moving average and we actually got bought up swing failure pattern style, as in like downside got canceled, the buyer stepped up. So now we are going to try to see, is $9.50 a fair price for RGTI? If so, by today's close, if we can close above $9, I'll be looking for us to go look for a revision to the mean trade because we made a gap at open today. And maybe we go back to like $14, $15 because we went from the weekly open on RGTI was $18.50 and we dropped all the way down to like $8, $9. So it's almost like 100% drop in like a week. So this is the only reason why I'm even entertaining that long scalp. I will try to make a video on RGTI on Sunday or Saturday. It's going to come after the video here on Ripple. So after you guys see this video, you'll probably be like, oh, what is he talking about? You'll go look at the stock on your charts, and the next day you'll see the video and we can discuss as to like how I'm going to approach my position that I already have open at 1031, right? So that's basically the gist of the way I am looking at these assets. Solana, I did take profit on that, and I was going to short it, but I'm going to let it slide, and I am going to just look for the long scalp on Solana over this weekend, and I am going to watch for RGTI close today so I know how to make my plan for the next week, Sunday open on RGTI, and you guys will have that video before markets open, so get ready. And this video, you guys are going to be getting this in the morning on Saturday at 8 a.m. But keep in mind that this was recorded at Friday at lunchtime. Okay, guys? I hope you guys have a great weekend. Be safe. Talk to you soon. If you guys have any questions or concerns, leave it in the comment section below. I will get back to you in the next video. I will respond to your comments. I read all of them. If you have a video that you would like on a certain asset, please let me know and I will make that next video for that asset. And please leave a like, subscribe, press the bell button for notifications. If you guys want to talk to me directly, feel free to join the Discord server. Link to the server is in the description of this video below, alongside all the other affiliate services that I use and recommend that helps the channel grow. Thank you guys so much for your time. Have a great weekend. Happy Friday. Trade safe.